So, we've explained that linguistics is a scientific study of language. Linguists observe patterns within or across languages to try to understand how we produce, comprehend, and use language. Linguists describe and analyze language, for example, how language is learned and used by speakers, how languages change, evolve, die, or emerge, how languages are similar or different to each other. A linguist might aim to provide an accurate and complete description of a particular language, for example, a remote Amazonian tribal language, or focus on a particular aspect of a language, such as an area of grammar or pronunciation, for example, question formation in Chinese, or comparison of word stress patterns in English and French. As well as being interested in language structure, linguists also study the way that language is used, and this can cover a very broad range of subjects, as language is central to so many areas of human activity. If we consider the components of linguistics, the main branches of linguistics can be grouped according to their focus on sound, structure, and meaning. Phonetics, for example, involves the detailed analysis of speech sounds, how they're produced and perceived, and how they can be analysed acoustically. Phonology, on the other hand, is the study of the sound system and patterns within a particular language. The second group, focusing on the structure of words and sentences, includes morphology, the study of word formations and combinations in a language, and syntax, which considers the rules that govern sentence structure. The third group, concerned with the study of meaning, includes semantics, which focuses on the meaning of words and phrases, and pragmatics, which explores how we use language to create meaning in different interactive contexts. As well as these core areas of linguistics, there are many fields which combine a focus on language with some other discipline. Psycholinguistics, for example, investigates the psychology of language acquisition and use. Historical linguistics explores the history of languages. The field of computational linguistics draws on the expertise of linguists and computer scientists to deepen our theoretical knowledge of natural language processing, but also has many practical applications, such as the rapidly expanding areas of speech recognition and speech synthesis. There are many other disciplines which involve applying linguistic knowledge to an understanding of real-world concerns, in other words, applied linguistics. The boundary between linguistics and applied linguistics is not clear-cut, but one way of describing applied linguistics is, as Chris Brumford says, the theoretical and empirical investigation of real-world problems in which language is a central issue. The most well-developed branch of applied linguistics is the teaching and learning of languages, particularly teaching English to speakers of other languages, or TESOL. Sometimes a term is used as if this were the only area linguistics is relevant to, but even within the field of education, the scope of applied linguistics is broader, including areas such as migrant education, bilingualism, and multilingualism. Because language and communication is so central to our daily lives, there are many other areas where linguistics is socially relevant. To give just a few examples, the field of forensic linguistics focuses on the application of linguistic knowledge to the law and legal processes, while clinical linguistics considers medical applications, such as language or speech impairment. The large and growing discipline of sociolinguistics looks at many areas where language use relates to social issues, such as inequality, identity, and power. One of the key findings emerging from research in sociolinguistics is that language variables such as accent, dialect, and speech style are closely related to social inequalities and injustices of various kinds. Similarly, linguists working in the fields of business and intercultural communication are interested in improving communication between people from different social and cultural backgrounds. Applied linguists are also becoming increasingly involved in the analysis of national and international language policy and planning issues, as well as debates about language choice and language rights, as for instance with languages used by minority groups, such as Breton speakers in Brittany in western France and Gaelic speakers in Scotland. These applications of linguistics in broader society will be discussed further later in this unit.